Guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jem, and in today's pick card reading, we're going to be discussing who will approach you this October. So, if no one has told you already today, they want you to know that they want to approach you, and they've been thinking about approaching you. So, in pick card readings, you can view them how you like. You can watch whatever pile catches your eye, or you can watch the whole thing, as long as you take what resonates and leave the rest. Also know that every reader reads differently. I tend to read pretty candid and honest, so there may be some deep messages. Also, if disclaimer, this is for entertainment purposes only. You have your own free will. You can make your own decisions, and know that this isn't set in stone. This is just different options or fates or paths that you could take. And also, if you are looking to help out the channel, I have different social medias. I have my Instagram, I have my Depop. I sell every single deck you see on my channel is listed here for a personal reading. If you're interested in getting one, it's $10 unlisted on YouTube for your eyes only. And it's like 20 minutes of whatever it is you want to know. So, also, I do 18 plus extended readings. They're on my channel. You just scroll all the way down to the bottom of my channel, and they're all posted there. You just have to join to see them because I can't get monetized for those. So you just become a member, and then you can watch every single 18 plus extended reading. I just got these 2 new decks that I'll show you today that we're going to be using in tomorrow's 18 plus extended. I can't show what's on the cards, but we got different positions, this deck, and we have this bedroom commands that we're going to be using in the 18 plus extendeds. I also have, I'm just going to show them, like when I say 18 plus extended, I'm just going to show all my decks so you guys can see what's going to be in the readings. But yeah, so if you guys are interested in that, I just got those recently, so those are going to be in all my readings for now on. And each one is going to be like maybe 15 minutes long. So make sure to check those out. They're going to get real juicy. So now, before we hop right into each pile, let's do a little channeling session here. We're going to take the little vessel. We're going to play some music to relax our energy, make sure that everything, any outside energy that isn't for this reading will be cleansed. We could clear our minds and really tune into this reading. Make sure that it's clear and concise. All right. I hope you guys can hear me. I might need to louder the volume. I'm going to louder the volume. So, all right, let's put this to the side now. And hold on. You know what? I think I'm going to, I'll leave it. It's fine. All right, so now let's hop into all 3 piles. So let's look at pile 1. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I keep picking up the wrong deck. So for pile 1, we have this thumbnail as well as the Adventure Time deck. I immediately thought of the song playing on TikTok that's like, she looks like Marceline, pull up in a bean, and she rock with me. That song is so fire, and like it's giving me that vibe, like Marceline vibes. So, but this is the Adventure Time deck. So if that is calling to you, if you look like this thumbnail or something of this thumbnail reminds you or like is catching your eye, maybe pick this thumbnail. She's got purple eyes. She kind of looks like a little devil, or like I'm thinking like Taurus too for some reason. But this could be like a Halloween costume, or like she's got purple lips. She's got this really cute outfit on, like a collar, and she's wearing like this purplish black wig. She's got eye makeup on. She looks snatched. She looks beautiful. She looks like a badass bitch. So if that resonates with you, please pick pile 1. And then for pile 2, we got this card. We got this deck here. This is like the easy deck. This is called the Panthea Oracle. It's like a really easy, concise deck. I really like this deck. So, and also this thumbnail. It's like a pumpkin head. This guy wearing a pumpkin head, or this girl. It's not gender specific, and it's like a jack-o'-lantern carved out. He's got like they got like a space jacket on, like a bunch of leaves coming out their head. They look like, what is that one guy? I keep hitting the bell. What the fuck? What's that one guy that's like he's like depicted as a Halloween character where he rides like a horse. It's like Saint, like, I don't know. It's like a Halloween character, and he wears like a jack-o'-lantern head, and he's like a ghost or like haunts people or something. So maybe that could be something significant. Maybe this person like haunts you, or maybe that you haunt this person. All right, now we have pile 3. Now for pile 3, we have this cute little image. I love this image so much. It's so adorable. Maybe this looks like you or someone you know, or maybe this is just catching your eye. And then we have this oracle, like this deck that goes with it. It's like this really pretty, cute deck. So if that calls your eye, please pick pile 3. So she's holding on to like a Starbucks drink. It looks like a pumpkin latte. She's got like long curly hair. It's like purple. She's got little ghost on her shoulder. She's got like these cute little clips, earrings, a sweater on, necklaces, rings, her nails done. It's really cute. So if that resonates with you, pile 3, please pick pile 3. All right, let's hop into pile 1. So this is for pile 1. Let's get into the reading. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller just so it's off into the corner. All right. Now we have a ton of oracles and tarot pre-shuffled for you guys. So this is the tarot we have for you. Let me just open up my... I also want to talk about my rings. I should have talked about it before, but I purposely chose rings that I felt called to. We have like a bunch of hearts here. We have like a little crying heart and then heart devil here. And then we have like a bunch of poker games and like the spades, dice, and little feeder face. So that might be for the reading. So if you chose this pile 1, this will be your reading. We got this deck here, and this is how we're going to lay it out. So these are all your cards that we pulled out. The first section we're going to talk about is who is this person? So who will approach you this October, pile 1. So the cards that we got for that are... Let's put this off to the side because that's for later. We got the crow to represent this person's personality. We got the guide to represent their personality as well. Then we got how do they act with you? So how are they currently acting with you? Pile 1. We got balance. We got fright in reverse. And what do they look like? So this is the 2 cards that we got. So this card is supposed to mean that skin condition where it's like the skin's kind of coming off. But it could also just be like maybe this person looks like this and it looks like their demeanor, like they have jet black hair and like thin eyebrows or just looks like this. So that could be something in particular. And also they could have like cat eyes. There could be someone that has like very sharp cat-like eyes or upturned eyes. So that's what we have. I'm going to pull the bell and put it underneath just in case if we see any synchronicities. This could be underneath the photo. And the other cards are going to be put off to the side just for now. We'll pull them on in a sec. So, um, the first card is the crow. I'm just gonna look up what the crow is real quick. I think this is someone who's very wise. Like crows are known for being really smart. I just want to make sure that I get the right definition. So it says spiritually strong, creative, and watchful. So when they're in balance, they're very psychic, very strong, very clear. And this person has a drawn to the supernatural, has a gift for seeing the unseen and the unknown. It said that the crow holds within its mind the three realities, the past, present, and future. The crow energy is potential, should be trapped within the mind when the mind is clear. Those crow tendencies must be balanced. Uh, those crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self study. So, this person who's gonna approach you, pile one, they could be someone who's very like wise and they see through everybody's facade. This person could like be um very like serious, but they also just they cut through the bullshit. Like they see through people's bullshit and they could literally tell you straight up what this person's gonna do, how they're gonna betray you, like or just like they could see through people's like bullshit. Like they're like, listen, don't trust this person. They know. They could be an air sign too because we do have air. They could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And they could be also very spiritually strong, like they see the future. They could be good at seeing the signs. They could be good at like learning lessons, and they could be in like their highest self. Is like they know who to take in. I just saw a jack o' lantern again. That's funny. So they know like who to take in and who's draining their energy. They're like very good at tuning into their body and knowing what it is that they need and what it is that they want. And they'll be really good at communicating those things and being like, hey, like, um, you know, I'm feeling drained by this relationship and I'm gonna stay away from them, or like they're like, hey, like this person's draining you, or like they could be really good at um seeing the unseen. And then it says that they had the past, present, and future. This person could be really good at tapping into like learning from their past, staying in the present, focusing and living life now, and then also being able to like predict the future, like seeing the red flags, and also being able to like put themselves down the path that they are destined to make. Like this person could be really good at like this could be like a friend that's maybe like really helpful with showing you like the signs, like being like, hey, watch out for this person, like they're not really that good of a friend or something, or be careful, blah blah blah. um but anyways, this person could also be trying to like balance or like really good at balancing out their diet, their friends, and their regular self-study. Like this person may have like a schedule where they cater to themselves. They like make sure to give time to themselves and not put all their time into other like into somebody else or other things that doesn't make them happy. Like they have a really good balance of putting themselves and their life first. Like they put themselves first, and then they have some time for their friends, and then they have some time for like studying and stuff. So the guide here, it says light attributes represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. So I think this person could be like the guide. Like they're very good at guiding others. They could be really wise at like showing their the ultimate message I'm getting is this person's really good at showing the paths. Like I think also this person when they're thrown into like change or they're thrown into like darkness, like where they don't know really where they're heading, they're still able to see the future and see where the path leads. Like this person just knows. They're like the guide. They hold the light. Maybe even I'm getting like hermit or like Virgo vibes. Like they could maybe withdraw a lot, or maybe they're withdrawing a bit. But when they like lead others down a path or something, they hold the light and it like leads them down. represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. So they could be, it says, represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. I think this person could be really good at like pointing out what the divine is trying to teach and within life and within yourself, like teach like your men like your mentality, teaching you about your mentality, but then also teaching you like life lessons. Like this person could be really good at explaining to others what the universe is trying to teach them. So people would always like maybe their friends or like their like this person's personality is very good at seeing the like the flags, like seeing the green flags, the red flags, seeing what is trying to be taught. So how this person may act with you, pile one, is we have balance and we have frightened. So there could be some sort of imbalance because it's in reverse and they could be like maybe scared of this relationship for some reason. I'm not quite sure, but we do have frightened. It says depressed, phobia, paranoid. So this person could be maybe a little bit paranoid about you or a little bit depressed about this situation. Like maybe they're sad because they haven't gotten time to spend with you, or maybe they haven't seen you in some time, or maybe they're just frightened that maybe some things are going on behind their back, or they could just be frightened. I'm not sure exactly what for what, but there's some sort of imbalance. There's some sort of blockage in this connection. We'll go further in. Let's see. Maybe let's pull some more cards. Let's pull some tarot cards. Please let me know. Let's see. What is the blockage? So what is blocking this connection? I just saw the Wheel of Fortune. There could be like 50-50 energy, like unlucky or just like misfortune happening. Maybe this person feels really unlucky about the situation. Or like karma. Maybe they feel like they're getting their karma. Okay. We got the High Priestess. I'm gonna pull one more card. And I saw the Justice card too, like getting justice. 2, 3. We have the Sun in reverse. All right. So the High Priestess, let me see 1 second. Give me 1 sec. So the High Priestess in reverse is secrets, disconnection from intuition, withdrawal, and silence. So yeah, definitely there's some sort of like distance. And then the Sun in reverse. Just give me 1 second and I'll tell you what I'm thinking. The Sun in reverse is inner child feeling down, overly optimistic. So I think this person might be feeling down because we do have depression. I think this person might be sad, or maybe they're holding on to secrets that they haven't been telling you about, or there's something that maybe they haven't shared that they're holding in, and they could be feeling really depressed about it. Maybe they feel sad because it maybe ruined the relationship, or maybe they're feeling sad because they want to tell you the secret, but maybe there's just distance. It says withdrawal and silence. Maybe they feel like they're getting the silent treatment, or they're feeling like somebody withdrawal, or there's just distance between the two of you, and it could be really like they could be really sad about it. This person maybe I don't know why I wanted to say could be an energy sucker, but I'm gonna not. That could be just for some of you, could be that, but if it doesn't resonate, please ignore it. And it was like you were their like sun, and they're not getting the sun, so it's like they're in darkness. So that could be a message. The thing could be though that there could be some sort of withdrawal or silence from you, and you could be like going on your own path, like there's definitely number one thing is there's fear. This person's fearful or acting fearful with you. Then the High Priestess is withdrawal, silence, secrets, disconnection and disconnection from their intuition. So it's like they're not really listening to their intuition when it comes to this connection. Maybe they're like overthinking about it, and then the sun talks about feeling down. So I think this person's just overall like feeling sad. Or feeling sad about this, the way this situation is. So from that point, let's now hop into why will this person, how will they approach you, why will they approach you, and what are you feeling about it? So let's move these cards off to the side. Put this back in the deck. And let's move your oracles off to the side. So we have some more oracles that I shuffled. The first two cards I got, well, how will they approach you? So we have partnership and deception. Then we got next is why. So why will they oh wait, no, this is why will they approach you? And then this is ego is how will they approach you? And hesitation. And then the last row is how do you feel about it, pile one? We have twin flame. And let's get another oracle here. I meant tarot. How does pile one feel about pile one's person coming towards them this October? 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay. There's a lot of cards. Look, we have balance. Came out. We get Page of Cups too. So many cards came out. You know what? I'll take these two. We'll talk about these in a sec. All right. So, pile one. How will your person approach you? This person will approach you with hesitation. This person is not really sure how you feel about them. They could be second guessing your relationship. They could be overthinking it. They could be worrying about it. They could be indecisive about it. They could be confused. They could be maybe confused on why the situation is the way it is right now, whether it's like withdrawal, silence, secrets. It could be secrets coming from their side, from your side. Maybe they're overthinking, thinking that you have secrets, or they could be overthinking the situation, thinking that, you don't want to like be in this connection anymore. There could just be like, because the silence is so loud, this person could just be like, it's causing them so many internal turmoil. And that could be maybe from their side or your side. I'm not really sure. So, the ego here, I think though, they have a very strong ego and it's definitely getting in the way. I think that's what is the issue, is their ego is fighting with them. Their ego is the part of them that is being like, oh, I need to protect myself. This person's just gonna hurt me, or everybody hurts me, or this person's, having secrets, or like they're overthinking, they're being paranoid, being like, oh my god, this person's like talking shit behind my back. Like there could be something like that going on, and it's like their pride and their ego is getting in the way of a like healthy, fine relationship, like a healthy, normal relationship. And I think this person's just like maybe trying to find a reason to end this connection out of their own fears. So if I think that might have resonated, because that just means I didn't even mean to say that and it just came out so smoothly. Like I'm gonna hit the bell for that. So with this row here is why. So why will this person approach you this October? We have deception in reverse, and then we have House of Partnership, 7th house. So I think this person might approach you in a group of friends. There might be like some sort of group that you may spend time with, or there could be some sort of like group of people that you hang out with, and this person may come up to you to ask you something. They may come up to ask you maybe something that they've heard, or some sort of like deception. That could be why they come towards you, is because they've maybe heard some sort of secret, or maybe they heard something that made them overthink, or maybe there's this could mean two different things. So this could be this person maybe will come up to you to have some communication and talk to you about the relationship, being like, hey, there's some sort of deception, or maybe they want validation for their overthinking. Like they may be like, oh, just to make sure like you're not talking crap about me, or you're still my friend or something, or just like stuff like that. And that's all they're overthinking and their paranoia. Or it could be even like that could be the case, is like they're like thinking that you're mad at them, or like some sort of like thing like that. And they may come to you in a way of being like, hey, we're still friends, or like they need this validation to make sure you guys are still good. Like they need the communication, they want to communicate how they're feeling, which is totally okay. Like communication, it's better that they communicate instead of like overthinking the whole thing. With the deception here, this could also be like, in another way, this could be that maybe this person is coming in a place of deception, where this person does want to deceive you. Like there could be a situation where this person wants to like trick you into something of some sort of partnership. That could be a message. If it doesn't resonate, please ignore it, but that could be something. um Now, let's move on to, I'm trying to think of what else could this be. Why this person wants to approach you. So, I think they just want to approach you and ask, literally, are we still good? Like they just want to communicate, be like, hey, like, are things good? Like, are we still good? There could be just also, maybe this person has a struggle with making friends, or like maintaining friendships due to constantly feeling, paranoid or overthinking, things like that. All right, let's move over here. So we have Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse, I think, talks about self love, and also maybe even like an ending of a relationship. And then Temperance talks about balance. Page of Cups talks about someone who could be a young water sign, or also somebody who's like stepping into their emotions, understanding their emotions. There could be maybe this. How do you feel about this? Um, Pile one, you could be feeling this relationship maybe has ended, or this friendship has just ended, or you're seeing it as like you're done with it. um Also, we have bats on my finger, and there's a bat on here, so that could be like something specific, like bats. Maybe look up what the bat, like seeing a bat, means. That could be something. So I think you maybe felt like this relationship ended, and maybe it brought you more balance, and it helped you like do some like healing yourself. Like for example, finding more self-love, as well as like stepping into your own emotions and understanding your own emotions could be something. Maybe you withdrawed from this person for your own personal, like, to focus more on yourself rather than on somebody else. Um, I think you do though see this relationship as a relationship that complements each other. I think maybe the Ace of Cups might not be the ending of a relationship, but more of like, you feel like this relationship, maybe you guys are very similar than you think. And maybe you see this person as like, your other half, or like a balanced, healthy relationship, or like, maybe like you feel that way because maybe you both are healing, or trying to work on yourselves. It could be some sort of union, duality, coupling. It's just like a good connection between the two of you. I think the Ace of Cups could represent, you both are finding more self love and finding more balance within yourselves and your emotions. Like you're being able to, you guys are both like figuring things out, and you're able to maintain this friendship even though you both may struggle with something. So that could be something. The Six of Coins here in reverse, I think talks about charity case. Like it's like giving away your money, or your time, or your emotions. Maybe this relationship was very draining, or maybe it was like kind of like codependent, where this person relied on you a lot for their own trauma dumping and like just, or maybe even passing on like drama, or just they would like vent to you, and like maybe you were like, listen, I need to like focus on myself, I need to heal myself, and there's kind of like silence or withdrawal. And maybe you're like, listen, like I can only give you so much. I need to set some boundaries. And maybe that was making you feel stuck, was like because you constantly gave too much to this person, and maybe that's what caused the withdrawal. The Six of Swords here represents transition, change, rite of passage, and releasing baggage. Maybe you feel like this relationship is finally gonna release baggage. Maybe like once this person approaches you, this is maybe how you feel. Like maybe you don't feel this way right now, but maybe once you guys talk things out, I think maybe this will how you will be how you feel afterwards. Like maybe you felt like you gave too much and didn't set boundaries, and like now after you guys talk, you'll be like, okay, this is going in. This relationship is able to grow and change for the better. That could be something in particular. All right, pile one. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please give this video a like, consider subscribing. We're gonna now hop on to pile two. Hopefully we get some more love messages, because I know that that was a thing that everybody wanted, was more love messages. I think that just was needed to be said. I'm not really sure if the first pile was about love, but it could be. So now let's hop into pile two. So pile two, we have also a lot of oracles for you. We're going to be using this deck. So this person is represented by the Otter and the Messiah. So pile two, if you chose this thumbnail as well as this oracle, this will be your reading about who will approach you this October. So this is the two cards that represents your person's personality. So the person who's going to approach you, this is their personality. This is how they act with you right now. So how are they acting with you? And this is what they may look like. So, excuse me. This could be that they're darker skin. This could be that they could even like maybe look like that, and they could also be a little bit shorter. So I think this card represents, or average height, like they could be average height. So that those are what those cards are. So this is what I'm getting for you, pile two. Your person who will approach you, pile two, is someone who's represented by the Otter. The Otter is someone who's very playful, very joking. They like to joke around a lot, have fun. The Otter is obstructed joy, playfulness, contentment. Like this person's very full of love. They don't need anything. They're not somebody who needs anything from you. They're not like manipulative or like controlling. This person just like does their own thing. They are giddy. They love life itself. They're always like playful. It's almost like they have this like inner child, and they have absolute bliss. It says this person's like a party person. We have celebration awaits. Like this person loves to have fun, loves to play around. They're very silly, goofy, all those different things. With the Messiah here, so that's their personality. With the Messiah here, we have serves humanity with humility. I don't really know what humility means. Isn't it like embarrassment, or am I tripping? A modest or low view on one's own importance, humbleness. So this person's very humble. They could be someone who's very humble. They could also serve others by being very humble. Like they could be someone that like doesn't want to take the credit for somebody else's like work. Like they could be someone that is like, they don't brag. They're very humble about their stuff. They could be someone who also likes to make sure that everybody else gets their recognition. With this two cards here, so how this person may act towards you, pile two, is this person could be making a lot of movement towards you. Right now, they could be trying to like interact with you or move in towards you. Like it says movement, so this person could be definitely moving towards you right now as we speak, maybe behind the scenes. There's some sort of compromise. It says compromise, agreement, reconciliation, consideration. I think this person is how they act with you is they want to compromise. I think this person may wants to like work things out or have some sort of reconciliation or have some sort of like agreement with you where you guys maybe compromise, talk things out, work things out together. Maybe this person has maybe approached you and already has said that they wanted to work things out, or maybe this is what they're moving towards right now. They're making the wave towards this. Maybe they'll send like a text, or we'll see how they'll do it in a sec because I have some oracles for that. But this could be what they look like. They could be like average height or a little bit shorter, and they could be someone who's dark skin, have curly coils, maybe like brown eyebrows, brown eyes, thicker lips, a nice jaw. They could wear a lot of green. This could just be like what they look like. Those could be little things. Also, they look like they could like he looks very excited. Like maybe this person gets very excited. Like it's like they're a water dog. They could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or they could have like a water placement that's significant. But I think this person, how they're acting with you right now, is very. They just want to let go of whatever issues or conflict. They just want to compromise. They want a compromise. All right, so let's see what else we got here for you, pile two. We have inseparable. So, how does this person want to come towards you? So, how will they approach you? We have inseparable. We have collaboration. We have why. So, why will they approach you? I think these came out together. So, why will they approach you? We have patience. And we have sunglasses. And how do you feel about it? Okay, so let's pull some more of these cards here. 1, 2. Oh. We got 2 cards. We got blind and strategy. All right. So, pile 2. This row, let's talk about this row first. We have how will they approach you? So I think this person will approach you with in some sort of situation where there's collaboration with others. It could be like a group setting. I think this person doesn't want to maybe approach you one on one due to I don't know what reason, but like how they want to do it is they want to approach you with friends around, and they want to approach you with this like very stable like I'm okay, I'm happy, I'm accepted where we're at, like kind of just like calm, cool, collective type of attitude, and they want to come to you in this some sort of collaboration where there's unity, like friends or like other people around, like in a situation, a group situation, and I think the reason why they want that is just because maybe they're a little bit worried like what if you don't like respond, or maybe you ignore them or some sort of situation. They have like maybe a backup plan where they'll just like turn their head to like talk to somebody else or something. That could be like a little message there. We have enhancement here. Maybe they feel like if it was in a friend environment, it will enhance the conversation you guys will have, or it'll guide you more into like a your conversation with this person will be a lot more like calmer, or a more friendly vibe, if you catch my drift. So I think how they're gonna do it, it says inseparable. It says our love is always there despite the distance. Like this person's like, even though we may be distant, like you know that I still love you and you know that I still care. And like the vice versa, like this person knows that you still care about them. This person knows that you still maybe it's like a it could be a friend thing or a love thing. It's kind of like if it's a friend thing, it's like, you know, I still will always be your friend and be there to support you, and vice versa. Like the two of you feel that way. If it's a love thing, it's like, you know, I will always still love you despite the distance, and it's like the two of you feel that way. Maybe it was like you guys have like a same friend group or something, so where that's that situation. So with here, this is why. So why do they want to approach you? I think maybe they feel like you've been very patient, or maybe they've been very patient, and maybe they've been waiting a lot, and it's like they're like maybe sick and tired of waiting. They don't want to wait anymore. They kind of just want to come towards you and like drop whatever situation or let it go. Let's, you know, compromise and work things out together. I think the strategy card here is it says planning, predicting, mind reading. I think this person's trying to approach you in a way of maybe a little like they may not realize they're being a little bit manipulative, but I think this person might try to make sure that you're in a good mood, and you're also they want to make sure that everything they want to have like control over the situation and how it works out. So they're kind of like thinking of every single opportunity of how you may react, so they have some sort of like backup plan. Like this person is trying to be strategic about it. This person wants to make sure that everything goes out the way that they are hoping for, just so nothing crazy or some blowout happens. Like this person wants to make sure that everything is okay and fine, and like no crazy reaction. Like this person might be like they may not realize that your reaction is not theirs. Like they can't control you or like what reaction you have. Like so they gotta just do what's best for them no matter what. But I think this person it doesn't realize that, and I think they're really just hoping they want to like come to you in the best way possible. They want to make sure that you are in a good mood. They want to make sure that they are reading your mind, like not saying anything to upset you. Like there could be a lot of that going on. How you may feel about the situation, pile two, is you could be completely blind. You literally have sunglasses on, you don't see shit, you're not even acknowledging what the fuck is going on. You could be like not even paying attention really to what's going on in this situation and or how this person's feeling or how this person's trying to do all these things. You may not even recognize it or even notice. But also you're kind of like focusing out. There's not really like you're not really paying attention. You're blind to the situation. You don't even know that it's going on. You can maybe feel a little bit awkward about the situation. It also says vision in problems. So like maybe you're literally just not seeing it. Like you don't see it. You're not seeing that this person's feeling that way, or like you're just like didn't even realize that this person's feeling this way or trying to do these things. There could also be another cases like you may act like that like outside where you're like, oh, I don't really care, I'm not really paying attention. But then deep down, maybe you're like watching, stalking, or looking around and paying attention, like being very perceptive and like seeing what's going on. So that could be something in particular. um, let's pull some more cards because I feel like I went through that fast. What are other things that this person maybe? I see friendships. It's on the back. So this team, like I said, like this person may wants to like. We also have live and learn. Like maybe this was a you know, a situation that happened where this person had to live and learn through this situation, and they learned from this, and they're like, hey, now I know not to whatever, you know. Um, they got some experience. Maybe they felt like they learned something from this situation with you, and they want deep down maybe want to be friends again. That could be something. Um, some sort of reconnection network, or maybe they want to like join your friendships. Like, I didn't mean to say that. Join your friend groups. Like having this group again. There's a lot of groups, like friend group here. So that could be something. I'm gonna actually ring the bell for that because that did come out, and there's groups here. All right, that is all I have for you, Pile 2. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please give this video a like, consider subscribing. Let me know how I did in the comments, and I'd really appreciate it. Let me know. I know people want more love readings. I'm trying to do more love readings. For some reason, I'm still channeling a lot of like friendship stuff. I think that might just be for this reading. Next reading, we're going to hop into a lot more love stuff. I'm going to specifically talk about love things. So get ready for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll hop into the next one. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye. All right. Let's get into pile 3. Okay, so for pile 3, we got a bunch of pre-shuffled oracles. And we have this deck. So if you chose this deck, pile 3, as well as this thumbnail, this will be your reading on who will approach you this October. So we do have soulmates here, so this could definitely be a love reading. But let's lay out these oracles. So the first row, the first section here is going to talk about who this person is. So the person's personality, the person's personality also. These 2 cards are going to represent that. There's a lot of green already, so this person could be very stable as a person. That could be something. How is this person towards you? Like, what are they doing? Or, like, how do they act towards you right now? Like, how are they acting? We have peace. And we have withdrawal. And then, what does this person look like? We got hairy. They could be very hairy, or have like a hairy chest, a lot of hair, maybe facial hair. And they could have ginger hair or red hair or some sort of reddish tint to them. So that could be something. So, my beautiful pile 3. What I have for you is this person could be someone who could literally be a good father figure. I'm pretty sure the deer represents father, or like could be a good father figure. Let me see. Just want to make sure. Oop. Oh no, it's the mother. I apologize. It's the mother. It says loving, intuitive, graceful, the mother. This person could have very like a feminine, more like nurturing, loving side to them. This could be honestly any gender, because we do have 2 females and we do have a male here. It could also be like anything else, of course. I think though they may be more in tuned to their divine feminine, where they're more like, you know, taking time for themselves, taking care of themselves, and nurturing, maybe like being very nurturing to others. So this person could be like the mother. They're very loving, very intuitive, very graceful. They could be very compassionate, very nurturing, very receptive. Like they're able to like see how people are feeling, or like they notice when someone's feeling a little sad, and they're like, hey, like, you know, how are you doing? Like, what can I do? You know? I think this person, though, may be ooh, something specific, pile 3. It says the deer card may appear when a birth or celebration of new life draws near, when a situation is calling for absolute gentleness and compassion. It also says this inner deer radiates inner beauty and has a sense of grace and calmness when walking into the room. It also says a deer personality affects others in a way drawing them towards their quiet tenderness. They could be very like sweet. They just look like a sweet, innocent, like beautiful, like kind-hearted person, and it draws people to them. That could be like their personality. They could also be quite quiet, or they have like this sense of like quiet wisdom. Then here we have the scribe here in reverse, which says alter facts or plagiarizes others' work. So they may have a difficult time with like remembering facts of the situation. Like maybe they tend to like forget, or they may tend to like, or they may actually alter the facts. Like they may actually say like, oh, this happened due to maybe them just not remembering, or they're saying their own perspective of the situation. Maybe they just or there could be something specific about this person literally plagiarizing work. Like they may plagiarize what other people say, or like do, or like even their like art, or different things like that. That could be a very specific message. I'm not really sure about the scribe. I'm gonna take the scribe as someone who maybe writes, maybe someone who likes writing or poetry or reading, or maybe just like in a way this talks about the way they text. Maybe they plagiarize past text messages, or maybe they repeat back to you some sort of text message that maybe you said. That could be something. Um, or maybe they tend to regurgitate things that they've heard from others. So that could be what this person's personality is like. So the next two cards is to represent how is this person acting towards you. I think this person may be acting like they're at peace with the withdrawal. I think you guys may be at distance because it says withdrawal, and there's like this emptiness, this gray here of emptiness. Maybe this person felt rejected, or they just gave up or quit on the situation, or maybe they finally came to this awakening of finally being at peace with the situation, finally being able to let it go and being like, I'm okay. It's all right. Um, we also have like breaking a cigarette. There could be some sort of addiction, or there was some sort of addiction that maybe this person's breaking the habit or breaking the that addiction. Could be something like maybe they were addicted to you or something. Uh, that could be something specific. I though think they're at peace. This person's acting towards you with peace. This person's acting towards you with like, they may not be messaging you. They're kind of withdrawing. They're kind of just like, very at peace with the whole situation. Um, Calm, collective. They could be the way they look. They could be very hairy. They could have like a very hairy chest. If this is a woman, maybe like hairy legs, or just like they tend to get like hairy arms. Um, or maybe for a guy, like they have a hairy face, a lot of like thick eyebrows, things like that. That could be something specific, just like hairy. This is supposed to represent that. And then we have ginger hair, so they could have like reddish hair, reddish toned strawberry blonde hair. That could be something significant. So now, from that point on, let's move these to the side. Now let's talk about how they'll approach you, why they'll approach you, and how do you feel about it. So what I got for you, pile 3. The first row is supposed to represent how will they approach you. So we got shadow side and hope. Oh my god, are you for real? Shit. Can you hear me now? Oh my god. I didn't know that. Is that better? Damn. Alright, you know what? It's fine. We're just gonna keep going. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me know. I'm gonna make sure that my settings before I record or go live on Mondays, I'm gonna make sure that my audio, everything's ready to go. All right. So how will they approach you? We got the shadow side, we got hope, and we have idea. Then why? So why will they approach you? We have Sagittarius and Architect in reverse. And then we have soulmates for how do you feel about it? And then, oops, that card went flying out. We also have the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, okay, pile 1. I meant, Jesus, pile 3. So, pile 3. I think there could have been some sort of withdrawal, and I think this person, how they'll approach you is with hope and some sort of idea. I think they'll have like some sort of plan, like some sort of idea of like how they'll reach out to you. Like they're like coming up with a plan or an idea of like, oh, I could text them for this reason, or I could reach out to them for this reason. Um, and it could have something to do with like a celebration or holiday because that's what the deer said. Like it said like, oh, this comes out during that time. Like maybe this person may reach out to you for somebody's birthday or your birthday or some sort of maybe Halloween. Uh, Maybe on Halloween. I didn't even mean to say that, but it could be like on Halloween. Like this person has maybe an idea of like how to reach out to you. Maybe they'll be like, "Oh, happy Halloween" or something, and that'll be their way of like reaching out. The hope here. So how will they approach? I think they'll approach you with hope. It says, "I haven't given up on us yet." I think this person's hoping that maybe you haven't given up on them, that they know in it in their heart that they haven't given up on this connection with you yet. They're still hoping that things will work out, things will continue. I think we have the shadow side here. It says, "You made me realize my flaws." I think this person maybe you maybe inspired this person to work on themselves, to really reflect and like look inward and being like, "Hey, damn, there's a lot of things I need to work on and I should have been working on with this person." Um this could definitely soulmate like energy. We have soulmates literally came out in the cards, and we also have like she's wearing like a wedding ring, I believe. So it could definitely be like marriage type of vibe. Like this is a soulmate, some strong connection. And it says you made me realize my flaws. Like this person did a lot of reflection. Maybe they're like, damn, like I need to work on myself for and like work on myself so this relationship can grow. So in this row here we have why. So why will they come towards you? We have the architect. I think this person might be planning and has this like idea of how to like rebuild this connection. I don't know if you remember, but I did mention stability, and this person likes to have like a strong foundation. And it's like this person's very stable. They may move very slowly, and it's like they want to rebuild this stable foundation with you. This person may um want to recreate like wants to have like this balance of like growth. So we have friendships, maturity, and independence with this deck. This Sagittarius card. Someone could be a Sag. They don't have to be, but why this person will approach you is because maybe they want to like have a potential friendship with you, and maybe that will be leading to like something more. Like they still want to maintain friendship. If it is like a withdrawal, like if you guys fully like separated, or this could be something saying like this person is very mature, and they're very mature, and like why they want to rebuild this, or like why they want to approach you is because they have a lot of maturity, and they want to like heal this connection, and they want to rebuild this foundation with you. This independence card could also be like why they want to rebuild. I think this person maybe had a lot of independence. Maybe they were given a lot of independence because there was this like withdrawal. And they're finally at peace with the withdrawal, but I think this person still doesn't want to be obviously on their own. Like I think this person had enough of being independent, and they want to like shoot their bow and arrow, like the cupid's bow at you, um, make you guys fall back in love, and they want to rebuild this foundation with you once again. I think this you made me realize my flaws. I think this is like definitely like they're rebuilding their own foundation first. You know, like they'll come to you with like a way to persuade you and be like, "Hey, like I've changed or I've grown for the better." Like and they'll show you with maturity, and they'll show it to you with this independence. Being like, "Hey, we don't have to get back together. Like I don't need you, but I want you." You know, like it's the difference of that. Like this person's not desperate that they can't be alone. It's like they could be alone and they're totally okay with being alone, but this person wants you. Like this person wants to be with you. They love you and they see you as their other half. They see you as a soulmate. I think with you, pile 3, how you see this person is I think you feel the same way about them. Whether it's deep down or people know it out loud, like you still see this person as your other half. You see this person as your partner. You have this soul contract towards this person. Like you feel drawn or just like this a still connection to this person that you can't seem to like let go. We also have, or like maybe you don't even want to let it go. It's like you still feel connected. And the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, it's almost like the 10 of Pentacles, but it's the 9 of Pentacles. Let's see what it says here. How do you feel about this person? It says self-worth, over-investing in work, and hustling. I think you might not be paying too much attention to the situation right now. But I think deep down you still feel very tied and feel this soul connection and this partnership. I think maybe you guys will have like some sort of agreement, or maybe you guys agreed to something of having like space, maybe because you wanted to focus more on your career, because we do have like putting a lot of work into career, hustling a lot on in your career, and putting your like your self-worth and you first. I think due to maybe like this person, fucked up, or maybe just like you knew what you were worth and maybe they weren't able to give it to you at that time due to some shadow elements. And now it's like this person may want to come back and be like, hey, I worked on myself. I want to rebuild this with you. Of course, know that whatever shadow self they've had, it's still always going to be there. It's still always going to be something that they're struggling with, but it will be better. Like if they're really willing to work on it, it may fully go away and they'll be able to like fully, control themselves. But I think in a way it still might, they may fall back. They're human. They will fall back once in a while sometimes. And that's where you get to decide, is that something you're willing to work with? I think though, with the 10 of Pentacles or the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you may be working really hard in a job, maybe overworking yourself to exhaustion, maybe a little bit because of wanting to distract yourself to not focus too much on this. There could be something else that needs to be reflected on, maybe about this connection. So that is what I'm getting for you. Let's pull some more cards. Let's pull some more tarot cards. I'll pull like 3. Let's give us another message. Give us some more messages that we can see. 2, 3. Maybe something about how this person's feeling. We have 10 of Swords. We have Temperance. Let's take all 3 of these cards. I meant 4. We have 4 also. The number 4 talks about stability. So I think this person's trying to regain stability. So I think this person felt like giving up. Maybe they finally have given up. Because we did say they're at peace with the situation. I think this person maybe hit rock bottom, and that is what caused them to really do the reflection. They needed the space. They needed the space. I'm like dying right now. What the hell? That could be a really big message. Is they needed the space to reflect on themselves and work on their own issues for themselves. Because if you try to constantly cradle a person and like hide them away from their own problems, they won't ever learn. They need to learn for themselves. I think that might be a really big message for somebody, because my throat was just choking and dying. The Temperance card, we got Sagittarius again, and we even have Temperance right here, so I'm gonna ring that. Somebody could definitely be a Sagittarius. We also have Aries here as well. So, talks about balance. This person maybe is really struggling with finding balance. Maybe they did some sort of overindulging type of behavior. Because we did have like the cigarette, and that reminded me of some sort of addiction. So it could have been like overeating. It could have been smoking smoking so much, like they're addicted to smoking. It could be drinking. It could be um over indulging in work. It could be like a workaholic. It could be like uh what else type of addictions? It could be like addiction to video games. It could be like addicted to food. It could be addicted to not eating food. Maybe they constantly were not eating. Like there was just like some sort of behavior that maybe or habit that this person had that maybe they hit rock bottom and it forced them to finally find a balance in. For example, it wouldn't be an issue if they didn't overdo it. If they were to, do it once in a while or or maybe just controlled themselves to like eat less. Like, for example, if it was an eating thing. If they were able to like find a way to just eat, what the amount that they needed rather than overindulging and reminding themselves, "Hey, I have a little bit later. I can eat a little bit of it later." Like having this balance, this healthy balance with whatever habit it was, like for example video games too, like it could have been like instead of spending your whole day playing this game, give yourself 2 hours and then go do something else and then know that tomorrow you could do another 2 hours. Like it's kind of like finding a healthy routine to maintain this habit. And then we have the is this the Nine of Swords? 5, 6, 7. No, it's the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords represents, it's in reverse, imposter syndrome, self-deceit, keeping secrets. So there could be some sort of secret though. So when this person comes to you, um, pile three, during this October, by the way, this may be how you feel when this person comes towards you. You may not feel this right now, but when this person comes towards you, you may still feel that way. It might be like reopening like a door. It's kind of like, uh, peeling off like the band-aid and it's kind of reopening the wound and like your emotions are now like coming out of it, of how you feel about it. I think with the Seven of Swords here in reverse, there could be some sort of imposter syndrome, meaning like somebody's acting like somebody else, like they're not being truly themselves due to maybe like this person's not being truly themselves because they're trying to like make like they wanted to change for you or something and maybe they're kind of acting like somebody else in order to like please you, or it could be the other way around, like maybe you're not acting like yourself due to some sort of fear, like you're scared to face something. That could be something. And then we have the Emperor here in reverse and the, yeah, just the Emperor. Let's see what the Emperor says and then I'll talk more about what the Seven of Swords is talking about. So the Emperor, it says in reverse, domination, excessive control, lack of discipline, inflexibility. So I think this is a message, like kind of like what I said, is there could be a situation where there may not be like this person, okay, your person, pile three, may struggle with some sort of shadow self, right? Something that you don't like about them that they struggle with. And they've hit rock bottom and they're really trying to find a balance with, and they're really trying to maybe change themselves into somebody else, like imposter syndrome, in order to please you. Because you may have this inflexibility of being able to accept their shadow self, um or because obviously like that's totally okay, you're allowed to like or dislike whatever it is that you want. I think though this could be saying like just another message, it's going to be this person's always going to have this shadow self to them, and that's where you need to come in, like is that something that you're willing to work with or is that something willing that you cannot, you know you can't have, like is that something that you completely need to cut out of your life. And yeah, that's like the main message I'm getting here. We have like a little owl here too. There may need to be some sort of self-reflection when it comes to this situation of discipline and control, domination, inflexibility. I think that's definitely what's trying to be said here. I think though the they may struggle with discipline as well. This person may struggle with discipline. All right. That is all I have for you, Pile 3. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please give this video a like. Consider subscribing. This is just I'm going to do every Monday is going to be live. And then Tuesday, I'm going to film my 18 plus extended readings for the 2 new readings. You won't be able to see that unless you become a member. And then I'm going to show that later on. But Thursday is going to be love reading. Friday is going to be love reading. Those are going to be 18 plus extended. So those will have another reading if you're interested in checking those out. And that is going to be my schedule. That is going to be how I film. So I'm not going to do only lives are going to be on Mondays, and that's it. Because I think that might have been another reason why my channel has hit like a blockage. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a like. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And take some time for yourself. Buy yourself a little pumpkin latte. Look at the little photo she's got. Go buy yourself one. All right. Thank you so much. Bye.